Please put your hands together for Phoebe Robinson!
I'm going big, I'm living life right now, man. And this what I'ma do till it's over, but it's far from over.
Phoebe, let's talk real quick about your history, your biography. How do you get from, being a non-performer to getting up on that stage and now being a headliner at the showroom in Asbury Park?
Well, I used to do improv actually in college. I went to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn, and then I really loved working there, performing there. And then when I graduated, I wanted to work in film, so I was like, enough performing, I'm not going to perform anymore. And I didn't perform, I would say, for like maybe 2.5 years. Okay. And then a friend of mine was like, hey, I want to take a stand-up class at Caroline's. And I was like, stand-up is stupid. Like, I never really watched it growing up. Like, I like Dane Cook and Chris Rock and Ellen, but I wasn't like, You weren't a comedy nerd. Yeah, no, not at all. And then I took my first class at Caroline's. The teacher was Linda Smith. Like, the second I stepped on stage, I was like, oh, okay, this is what I should be doing.
I'm on Facebook all the time, which is pathetic. Like, I check my Facebook before I check my work emails. Like, it's really bad. That's like how I am. And I decided that I am no longer going to join any groups with the word sister in the title.
Let's talk about your writing process a little bit. Do you write everything out? Is it, notes in the iPhone? Is it off the head? Where do you get your material, and how do you prepare that for the stage?
It's kind of transitioned over time. Like, when I first started, I was very rigid. I would write everything out, and then I would say it back in the mirror and just be like, hi guys, how are you? Like, it was just really like mannered. And then now the best way that I write is that when I'm in my apartment alone, I'll have like a topic and I'll just start saying out loud like things that I think are funny and kind of like building a joke that way, because I think it's easier for stand-up if you kind of talk it out, because that's the way that you're going to say it on stage. And typing it out could kind of almost feel like an essay. So that's kind of how I do my process.
You ever notice when you're talking it out in your apartment by yourself, everything is hilarious?
Yeah.
And then you bring it to the stage, you're like, what? I thought it was funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I got invited to join this group called Sisters Who Love Sci-Fi. I'm like, no, we don't. No, dude, that is not accurate.
So how do we take what you write down and what you kind of work out in your head and bring that to a live crowd? And what should people expect when they come to a Phoebe Robinson show?
Well, my stuff is very observational. I talk about, having a boyfriend, living in Brooklyn, and I do some stuff like I'll talk about like gay issues and race and stuff. So it's kind of like whatever I feel most passionate about.
You can talk about what you think needs to be talked about.
Yeah, so it's like I couldn't do stuff on like airline food unless something like crazy happens. So it really has to be something that happened in my life that,
that hits you when it tells you have to talk about it.
Exactly.
But, the reason why they have the word sister in the title of it is so they could be like, hey, we like the same things as white people. Like, that's all it is, So you see these groups that are like, sisters who love Nickelback. You're like, what?
All right, so let's say people want to come out and see you talk about those things that you feel just have to be addressed. How do we find you online, and where can we see you live?
Okay, so the best way to find me online and see my schedule of live performances is to go to my blog called Blaria, which stands for Black Daria.
That's a great name.
Thank you.
About a year ago, me and my wife bought the Daria box set and ran through like 7 seasons in about a week. It's incredible how much the show still holds up.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's one of my favorite shows that MTV's ever done. So check that out. It has all my list of dates. And then also, I freelance blog for Glamour.com under the Obsessed section, which is about like TV, film, and pop culture.
So we know George Costanza's reading that.
Yeah. Just go to Glamour.com and just type my name, Phoebe Robinson, into the search, and then you can see everything that I've blogged since I started there in January. And then I'm also on Twitter, like everybody else.
You have to be.
At P. Robinson Comedy, so check that out. Yeah.
Anything else? Twitter?
Tumblr. I'm on Tumblr. But I don't really use it much these days.
Because you're not 14?
Yeah, basically.
Sisters who love Civil War reenactments. Time out. That was not a good time for us. Why are you the president of that group?
We're about to go 5 rounds with Phoebe Robinson, but before we do that, I got one question you got to answer.
Okay.
There's a Facebook out there called Sisters That Love FifthRoundMovement.com. Will you join the group?
I will. I'll make an exception for you. I'll join it.
Okay, thanks for your time. You ready to go 5 rounds?
Yes. I'm excited. Let's do it.
I need your top 5 stand-up comics of all time.
This is, can I just say like my favorite?
You can say 5.
Okay, good. Patrice O'Neal, Bill Burr, Wanda Sykes, oh my God.
We need 2 more.
Tom Berry and Mark Maron.
I need your top 4 favorite venues to perform anywhere in the world.
Okay, San Francisco Punchline, Knitting Factory in Williamsburg, Union Hall in Brooklyn, and Baghdad Theater in Portland, Oregon for the Bridgetown Comedy Festival.
Okay, do you like any clubs that are not just packed with hipsters? When Phoebe Robinson's getting ready to hit the stage, what's in your headphones, artists, bands, songs, whatever it might be to get you fired up to rock the crowd?
Okay, always have to have Kanye. Drake is good too. Jay-Z. I like rap, yeah.
Couldn't agree more with Kanye and Jay.
Yeah.
Which Drake do you like? Do you like, button-up sweater, I'm crying over my girlfriend, Drake?
No.
Or do you like, I'm a thug, I'm going to pretend I wasn't on Degrassi back in the day, Drake?
Starting from the bottom is better, where it's just like, yeah, I'm getting pumped up.
Even though we did not start from the bottom.
Exactly, yeah.
I need your top 2 favorite things about performing right here at the showroom in Asbury Park.
Okay, this is literally one of the nicest venues. It doesn't smell like beer or dirty hipsters, so I like that. And the concession stand was really nice too, so I'm gonna buy some stuff, maybe.
I need 1 reason why everybody should come out of their house to see Phoebe Robinson live.
Because I'm obsessed with things that are ridiculous and ignorant, and I try and turn them into something brilliant.
Till it's over, but it's far from over.